military dragnet all across Los Angeles, well beyond his stated intent to just go after violent and serious criminals. His agents are arresting dishwashers, gardeners, day laborers, and seamstresses. That's just weakness masquerading as strength. Donald Trump's government isn't protecting our communities, they're traumatizing our communities. And that seems to be the entire point. California will keep fighting. We'll keep fighting on behalf of our people, all of our people, including in the courts. Just yesterday, we filed a legal challenge to Donald Trump's reckless deployment of American troops to a major American city. Today, we sought an emergency court order to stop the use of the American military to engage in law enforcement activities across Los Angeles. If some of us could be snatched off the streets without a warrant, based only on suspicion or skin color, then none of us are safe. Authoritarian regimes begin by targeting people who are least able to defend themselves, but they do not stop there. Trump and his loyalists, they thrive on division because it allows them to take more power and exert even more control. And by the way, Trump, he's not opposed to lawlessness and violence as long as it serves him. What more evidence do we need than January 6th? I ask everyone, take time, reflect on this perilous moment. A president who wants to be bound by no law or constitution, perpetuating a unified assault on American traditions. This is a president who in just over 140 days has fired government watchdogs that could hold him accountable for corruption and fraud. He's declared a war on culture, on history, on science, on knowledge itself. Databases, quite literally, are vanishing. He's delegitimizing news organizations, and he's assaulting the First Amendment. And the threat of defunding them, at threat, he's dictating what universities themselves can teach. He's targeting law firms and the judicial branch that are the foundations of an orderly and civil society. He's calling for a sitting governor to be arrested for no other reason than to, in his own words, for getting elected. And we all know this Saturday, he's ordering our American heroes, the United States military, and forcing them to put on a vulgar display to celebrate his birthday, just as other failed dictators have done in the past.
Ridiculous. I mean, Gavin Newsom himself has turned his state into a third world lawless banana republic. Rioters in that state right now, they've been encouraged by Democrat lawmakers like Newsom to burn down their city with impunity. Rioters there right now, they are blocking freeways, trapping people on bridges. They are throwing rocks at fast-moving cars. They're lighting cars on fire, targeting police officers. It is getting violent. It reminds me of 2020. And why are they doing this rioting, Chris? They are rioting because ICE has removed criminals who have no right to be in this country, criminals who should be locked away for the rest of their lives in many cases, let alone deported. For example, yesterday, DHS in one of these LA raids arrested an illegal immigrant who was a gang member who was involved in a shooting at a high school graduation party that ended up in 2 people being murdered, students. And then they also arrested sex offenders, drug traffickers, so on, so on. And these are the people who are being removed, hardened criminals. Why are they rioting over these people being removed? We have rioting and acts of terrorism over federal officials removing criminals from American streets.
Now, it's no secret that California Governor Gavin Newsom is the worst governor in California's history. His policies have increased violent crime so much, it's now 35% higher than the national average. His handling of the deadly wildfire crisis back in January that left more than 10,000 homes destroyed and cost $250 billion was disgusting. His failure to mobilise firefighters before the fire began is what led to this catastrophe. And when the cameras were on him, we saw him weasel and gaslight, claiming that all the reservoirs were filled, when we know that's not true. A major reservoir was sitting empty. And once again, we're seeing him do the exact same thing, just gaslight, deflect, and blame Donald Trump for the chaos in his state. Because Donald Trump sent the National Guard to restore law and order, because LA police could not handle this level of violence. And Gavin Newsom is now suing Trump over this.